Hi, amazing soul family, and very nice greetings from Germany. Yes, I had the impulse to turn the webcam on. I hope so much you're able to hear me and to see me. I hope you are okay and everything is alright with you. The energies are very crazy at the moment. Yeah, I feel the chaos is growing in the world. For a couple of days ago, the energy was so high vibrational. Now I feel it's very dense again. It's always this up and down. And what I'm getting is, actually it's good. We are breaking free from the black cube matrix. I see as a channeler, just pick up what resonates with your heart and leave the rest. I see as a channeler many holes inside the black cube sun. Many holes are in it. And light from 5D and beyond is streaming down now. The crystalline sun. Maybe you see the change. The sun is so high vibrational now. And so many solar flares are hitting the earth. Every day we are being bombarded now by M-class solar flares, by X-class solar flares, and it is beyond exhausting. Because we are breaking free from the black cube sun matrix. And we break free from the box. Because it's really a cube. And even the old system was designed to let you staying in a cube, in a mind prison, in other words. And slowly we break free from it. And we slowly understand who we are. We understand our higher self. But they are after us, strong guys. After us, indigos and starseeds. Now I share with you a very shocking update. I mean, for all those which are watching from the USA, Canada, Australia, I think you didn't heard about it. It happened here in center of Europe. I talk about Clemens. Clemens was an indigo, I feel. He was over 40 years old and he was one of those. He spoke and he talked about the pokey poke. And he really tried to help the people in Switzerland, Germany and in Austria because he spoke German. And for a couple of days ago, he took his own life, official. It's shocking because I watched one of his last interviews because he was invited to a commercial newspaper. They also have a YouTube channel. They are called Bild. Die Bild. We can watch this clip together and I can just tell you what I see as a channeler. I have the impulse to speak up. I cannot see this any longer because he was one of us. He was an indigo. And he simply killed himself because they attacked him so strong on social media. And I mean, he was very well known in Austria and Germany, in the alternative community. He was well known. You cannot imagine how they attack you. So, and I would tell you one thing, guys, you know, Marcel and me were walking around in 4D. In the year 2021, we got trapped and captured into the AI phantom. And they almost killed us as well. Almost. They tried to provoke us that we do this as well. Why they don't killing us? They are not allowed. That's the reason. They are not allowed to kill an indigo. When they would do it, they know what's going on. What they are able to do is they're provoking you. They make your life awful. So awful as they can. That you do this yourself. And this happened to Clemens. So we can watch this clip together. I sense he was an indigo. And it's so, I cannot explain this. So, I mean, I have compassion because I know it's AI. AI is doing this. AI is doing this, yeah, put the fingers onto others. AI is provoking us having a battle. We are controlled by this thing. Almost everyone is. This is the true battle. It's just about the AI takeover, not more. Yes, and we have compassion for each other. We must have compassion for each other because we are all in this together. You can write down below what you get about him. I mean, he speaks German, but maybe you feel his energy. He speaks about the pokey poke, okay?
Dichteren und umfangreicheren, bereits zuvor in der klinischen Testung gesammelten Datenlage. Und das ist ein signifikanter Unterschied, ob man weitgehend unerprobte Impfstoffe wie die RNA-Impfstoffe jetzt in einem Schnellverfahren durch
channel. Biologist and corona vaccination critic Clemens died some few days back. As the Klein Zeitung reported on Thursday, the biologist, successful author and prominent opponent of COVID vaccination, Clemens died a few days ago. He is said to have committed suicide, and the circumstances are private and should remain so. Alvi was 42 years old and leaves behind a son. The studied plant scientist and successful non-fiction author gained wide notoriety during the corona pandemic as a critic of COVID vaccinations. Alvi, a plant scientist who graduated from University of Natural Resources and Life Sciences and was also a doctoral student at University of Brazil, made a name for himself as a successful non-fiction author. His books, such as Biophilia Effect, dealt among the things with the positive influences of forests on body and mind, and his unfinished dissertation was dedicated to the ecominology of the stone pine, and Alvi's new book on the subject of self-sufficiency and self-sufficient living should be published this spring. We send our deepest condolences for the loss of a biologist and a corona vaccination critic by the names Clemens Alvi, who passed away through suicide. It's so sad, and we really deeply regret to announce his death. Please keep on subscribing to our YouTube channel. Peace out.
He was invited to a commercial company. They're called Build. See the color of the icon, it's red. I told you so, the red pill, the blue pill, it's illusion. It's really not the way out of here. They work over and over with the same color. And then you know which beings are behind it. And what I'm getting is, we can watch this interview a little bit. I mean, it's German. And then you will feel his energy and all the people, how they all attacked him. They even don't allow him to speak. He's just sitting there, and actually he smiles, he's kind, and they all attack him. And when I see the other guys, my point of view, they are all infiltrated and hijacked by AI, so strong. And the more the AI attacks your subconscious mind, the more you attack all those which are a threat for their agenda. And this is what we did too. So we had no idea what we are doing, guys. And the star seeds were here to remind us who we are. And they installed so many programs and illusions extra for us to do the same. And maybe you feel his energy and even the energy from the other guys. And I will explain to you what I'm getting. I feel they were all hijacked by AI. And they all suddenly see him as a threat and they attacked him. You will see it. Even the blazer they were, all black, I don't say more, black blazer. Really, most people cannot discern who means it good with them and who not. Because this is the cage, this is the cube. Because AI is telling us this. That all those which really want to help us are the strangers and the liars. And all those which try to help us, these are the bad guys. And all those which really mean it not good with us, these are our saviors, our heroes. And this is the consciousness of the NAA, of the negative alien agenda. There's just black and white. There is nothing in between. Are you my friend or you my enemy? Just the narcissistic feels and thinks this way. Because there is so much more in between. Okay? Maybe you want to watch it with me. It's German. And he speaks about the pokey poke again. Okay?
Die Ökoimmunologie, Umwelteinflüsse auf das Immunsystem. Und natürlich befasse ich mich da auch im weiteren Sinne mit verschiedenen Substanzen, die auf uns einwirken und bin da auch auf das Thema der Impfstoffe und Medikamente gestoßen. Ich möchte aber gerne klarstellen, dass ich kein Impfskeptiker bin. Die einzige Quelle, die das behauptet, ist Wikipedia.
See how he looks at him. Do you see this? Even his eyebrow, did you see this? This way. one eyebrow. This is all AI. See how he looks at him like he is a big enemy. For what? That he tries to help us. Do you see? This is AI. Even this face. This is not us, guys. Even he moved his eyebrow like, as he said, I'm not against the pokey-poke per se, he said. And then he made, for real? And this man here says almost nothing during the entire interview, and he just observes and watches. It's just about discernment. You really must learn to see auras and to feel the energy and not so much the label or not so much the knowledge any longer. Really look into the people's eyes, because you know the eyes are the mirror of the soul, and most people really cannot discern. We are so blinded, and we believe when a person makes good marketing, yeah, he's a true savior, he's a true hero. When a person looks good, yeah, he's a true savior, a true hero. But we don't see the aura, and we don't look into the people's eyes. So when I look into his eyes, he sees Clemens as an enemy. Do you see his face? It's so cold. And I have my feeling who is coming through him. I don't talk more because my purpose is not to blame people, because this is the old consciousness, yeah, he's good. Clemens is the good guy and he's the bad guy. Do you see? Yeah, it is AI which is doing this, okay? Maybe you feel the energy already.
Aber ich bin vor Corona nie.
Die Quelle meine ich ehrlich gesagt nicht, sondern Ihre These, die Sie gerade vorgestellt haben, da kamen Sie für mich als Impfskeptiker rüber.
Nein, bin ich nicht, weil dann müsste ich ja das Prinzip der Impfung.
So, do you see how he laughed? The man over there? Did you see this? The man over there, they all laugh at him. Because he's an indigo. And the other guys, they are AI. I see it. Completely controlled by AI. They don't know what they are talking about. I mean, it's harsh what I say, but you really must learn to see auras. And I see he has an aura, the other people, they have no aura. They really have no aura, the other guys. He has. The others, no. Maybe you see it. When you are clairvoyant, you see it.
In Frage stellen oder kritisieren. Mir geht es aber hier darum, dass...
Sie sind nur gegen die Corona-Impfung.
Ich bin auch nicht gegen die Corona-Impfung. Das Problem ist, dass es hier zu Verkürzungen, zu Teleskopierungen, zum Zusammenschieben, wie eine Teleskopstange, zum Zusammenschieben.
Do you see how she looks at him? The same face, like he is an enemy. For what? For the AI paradigm or what? When he speaks about the pokey-poke and... It's preparation for the AI paradigm. Do you see this face? Like he is an enemy. So what is this? Do you see? It's really inverted and twisted around. Most people really cannot discern. Do you see? Her face speaks languages. And they all attacking him. They even don't let him talk many times. Or they laugh at him. So, and he's highly sensitive. Do you see? Now, what's going on here? And now we tell Clemens, yeah, he has karma. So many blockages, they just mirror him. Oh my gosh.
Auf Sicherheit gekommen ist, die normalerweise Zeit brauchen und eingehalten werden. Wie zum Beispiel, dass man eine klinische Phase war noch gar nicht abgeschlossen, hat schon die nächste begonnen und so weiter. Also wie ein Teleskop, wie die Glieder eines Teleskops, das nennt man Teleskopierung, wurden diese Zulassungsverfahren zusammengeschoben. Es gab schon ganz früh, und es geht mir wirklich nur um diese Art von Impfstoffe, weil die so gepusht wurden, weil da plötzlich wichtige Prinzipien der Impfstoffsicherheit...
Die mediale Kampagne war schon groß.
Die mediale Kampagne gigantisch. Ja. Und weil plötzlich wichtige Prinzipien der Impfstoffsicherheit, an denen man vorher nicht rütteln konnte, plötzlich über Bord geworfen wurden. Es geht mir nur um diesen einen Vorgang.
Könnte man denn da nicht sagen, dass die Bürokratie einfach mal schneller abgebaut wurde? Also jeder, der Bürokratie schon mal kennengelernt hat, muss sagen, mir würden da viele Beispiele einfallen, wo man das, glaube ich, wenn eine Krise da wäre, ganz schnell abbauen könnte. Kann man nicht auch sagen, dass deswegen die Zulassungsverfahren schneller waren? Weil einfach
nein, also
Druck
natürlich
drauf
sind
war?
die Impfstoffe ja auch zugelassen worden, bevor die dritten klinischen Phasen abgeschlossen waren. Die laufen ja dann noch 2 Jahre weiter.
Do you see? And these guys are the best here. Let's wait a minute. Maybe I find a scene here. These two guys over there. Yeah, I feel this is the very old agenda over there. It's like everything what happens here on Earth already happened in higher dimensions. So maybe they already had a meet-up in higher dimensions. Because everything what happens here already happened in the future. So, and imagine we are taking a seat here together just in 5D and in 6D, but they all have a different physical appearance in 5D and in 6D. Now we are sitting here together as humans, but in higher dimensions they look different. What I see is, my point of view, these two guys over there, they belong to the new agenda already. And the guys over there, I feel, is the very old agenda. And even this guy here, is in a battle with them over there. Because they don't unite for real. So even when they work all for the same, they all push the AI agenda. But they don't unite either. But they understand one thing, Clemens is a threat, and they all attack him. But they don't like each other as well. What I see this. This guy over there, he always stares to them over there. Because these are the lighter guys. This is the old agenda over there. When you scan auras, when you see your aura, then you can scan the body language as well. And their bodies and their faces are speaking languages. Do you see? You really must learn to discern. So when you see auras, you know what's going on here. Yeah, he just watches them over there, over and over and over again. And these are the finest here, on the right side, yeah. I feel these guys, yeah. You see it in their energy, who they are. It's like, I believe they already had a meet-up in higher dimensions. And they do exactly the same again.
Beispiel vielleicht.
Erstmal Herrn Specht ganz kurz um seine Einschätzung bitten.
Also,
es ist ja jetzt gerade viel aufgekommen. Zulassungsverfahren nicht.
Ja, also Herr Haber, ich habe mich ja vorbereitet, er war jetzt ja unglaublich weichgespült. Also unglaublich weichgespült. Sonst treten Sie ja in YouTube und in anderen Dingen deutlich heftiger auf.
Okay, what do you feel about him just when you see the face? He's an Draco. Reptilian. I see it immediately. And they just laugh at him. Okay, and the other guys on the left side, these are the lighter people already. Okay, but they all work for the same, but they are at war with each other as well.
Das wäre mir eigentlich ganz lieb gewesen. Sie hätten das auch mal ruhig rausgehauen. Also Gott sei Dank, Sie kennen ja viele Menschen, also viele kennen Sie. Und da sind Sie ja schon ein bisschen heftiger unterwegs. Was Sie jetzt gesagt haben, da kann ich ja fast überall einen Haken hintermachen. Ich finde das gut, wenn man kritisch ist, und Sie haben recht, ich sehe das genauso. Gerade die Impfung zu Corona, die ich für eine Sensation halte, die halte ich wirklich für fantastisch, ist aber auf der anderen Seite von bestimmten Kreisen sehr gepusht worden. Auch da wäre mir lieb gewesen, man hätte nicht immer den Eindruck gehabt, und es wurde zum Teil ja auch so gesagt, ja, da gibt es...
Do you see his face? He laughs at the other guy over there, but they all work for the same. Do you see? They are at war with each other, and I believe to know what's coming through here. Yes, it's my point of view. Okay, I feel the Jehovian Anunnaki. He belongs to the Jehovian Anunnaki. And they are at war with the Dracos. Do you see how he looks at them? He smiles and... He's already doing this, but they all work for the same. But they understand one thing. They see Clemens as a threat and they all fight him. And this happens to indigos, guys. They all fight you. It doesn't matter if it's the Galactic Federation, the Turkish, they all fight you. And the more you see through their phantom, the more they see you as a threat. And then they work together suddenly. But they don't like each other.
Irgendwas, aber das haben wir bei anderen Informationen. Das dürfen wir jetzt aber hier nicht so erwähnen, weil das gibt dann Echo in der falschen Kammer. Das halte ich auch für absolut kritikwürdig und deswegen ist es in Ordnung, kritisch da heranzugehen. Aber Sie sind schon ein, nicht nur Impfskeptiker, sondern Sie sind schon auch ein, was die Corona-Impfung angeht. Über die anderen Impfungen kann ich nicht sagen. Ein Corona-Impfskeptiker. Genau, ein Corona-Impfskeptiker. Allerdings schon in einer recht heftigen Weise. Und da kam mir so in den Sinn. Mit Herrn Lauterbach habe ich ja auch so meine eigenen Gedanken und ich glaube, viele von uns, seine eigentliche Fanbase hat er ja inzwischen verloren. Da gibt's
wir müssen ja hier erstmal in der Runde fragen. Vielleicht ist hier der letzte Fan von Karl Lauterbach.
Wer weiß, es mag ja auch noch welche geben. Aber im Prinzip sind Sie für mich jetzt nicht heute hier, das muss ich sagen. Aber sonst sind Sie für mich der Lauterbach unter den Impfskeptikern bzw. Corona-Impfskeptikern.
Aber Sie haben sonst nichts anderes gesagt als jetzt.
Doch,
das heißt, seine Prognosen sind nicht eingetreten.
Nein, er hat in den YouTube-Videos genau das gemacht, was Herr Lauterbach umgekehrt auch macht. Er ist ein Cherry-Picker. Sie wissen genau, was das ist. Also ein Herausgreifer der einzelnen Aussagen aus Studien, die einem behagen, die einem gerade in...
He is highly manipulative. So I mean, to all the English speakers, you don't know what he's talking about, but this is highly manipulative. Gaslighting to the finest what he's doing. He really says things now what Clemens never said. And that's why he's just sitting here, yes, this, and he just looks at them. Do you see, they are at war with him and he just sits there and he watches them. And they are also fighting with each other. Do you see, these two guys, they are at war with the woman and the other guy. Oh man, do you see? This happens when you are an indigo star student. Please stop telling the indigos, yeah, it's simply their karma. They have a problem. This guy has a problem. He is highly manipulative and he doesn't realize what he's saying. Really. But you don't understand German now. But...
in die Richtung gehen und das Weglassen anderer Teile. Es gehört immer das Gesamte dazu. Und Sie schreiben ja jetzt gerade Ihre Dissertation über, ich glaube, Zirbelwälder und Einfluss auf den Menschen. Das ist nicht der...
Even him, they work together, they are a team. Do you see? Because it's the same group, I feel. He just smiles and yes, he agrees to everything what he says. It's not about this. They all don't understand who is provoking this battle now.
Grund, weshalb man sagen muss, der Mann hat keine Ahnung. Es gibt Journalisten, die kommen ganz woanders her und haben sich super toll in die mRNA-Technologie eingearbeitet.
Das ist eine Doktoratsarbeit über den Einfluss von Umweltfaktoren auf das Immunsystem.
Ja, also das, wie gesagt, ist mit Sicherheit auch kein Grund, dass man da dann keine Ahnung haben könnte. Aber man muss natürlich schon, gerade wenn man solche Studien dann zitiert, komplett zitieren. Und wenn man die Studie meistens im Abstract mal anschaut, dann steht dann meistens sogar, dass genau die Aussage, die Sie daraus lesen wollen, genau nicht mit dieser Studie zum Beispiel Langzeiteffekte herauszulesen sind. Ich gebe Ihnen recht, man hat die Sache zu einseitig gesehen.
Aber noch gar nichts gesagt.
Ja, ich sage doch, heute sind Sie hier, also Sie Totalbeispiel.
Ja, vielleicht sollte ich mal was sagen.
Ja, haut aber was raus.
Das Problem ist, wir sind jetzt hier nicht in der Lage, in der Sendung jede Aussage von Herr Awey durchzugehen. Das heißt, ich weiß jetzt nicht, wo er Cherry-Picking betrieben haben soll. Da muss ich ihn jetzt erstmal in Schutz nehmen. Kann ich nicht sagen, dass das stimmt, der Vorwurf.
Do you know what she said? Da muss ich ihn erstmal in Schutz nehmen. This means, in this case, I must protect Clemens. In this case, but otherwise, no. And he is just sitting there and actually he is the true manager. I already see it, the energy. He's the true manager. He really says almost nothing, he just watches and he smiles. Yeah, because really this is the energy of the show. Oh my gosh, do you see? It's so easy to discern. And please have compassion for them all. Don't make this any longer. Because this is what they want. This is what the AI wants, that we are all at war with each other. And see, he's just sitting here and, I didn't say anything, he said. I didn't say something. This is also what he said a few times. And they are just at war with each other.
Aber machen wir es mal ganz konkret, Herr Specht, weil viele Bürger haben ja wirklich Angst vor der Impfung oder sagen auch, sie wollen die 4. jetzt nicht mehr haben.
Ja. Das sind 2 verschiedene Dinge.
Genau.
Ja. Mhm.
Weil würden Sie denn jetzt zum Beispiel mir als 30-jähriger Frau raten, die 4. Impfung zu machen? Nein.
Nein.
Und Herr Awer würde es mir auch nicht raten?
Nein, also aber ich
nicht,
bin aber
weil's
kein
gefährlich
Mediziner
ist.
und von dem her kann ich Ihnen nur meine Privatmeinung
Aber nicht, weil es gefährlich ist,
Nicht, weil es
sondern
gefährlich ist, sondern weil Sie, ich kenne Sie jetzt nicht, wir gehen jetzt mal von aus, Sie sind total gesund und total jung, 20.
Do you feel the energy is like, what is this? So, and this guy, he just he just sits here and he watches them all.
Impfstoffen, ja, das haben die Autoren selber als signifikante Häufung dieses Vorfalls angegeben, schon ein Alarmzeichen gewesen. Was ist wo kommen diese Blutgerinnsel, die Thrombosen, die auch die Hirnvenen betreffen, her? Es ist eine überschießende Autoimmunreaktion, eine thrombotische Thrombozytopenie. Das Immunsystem greift die eigenen Thrombozyten an und dadurch kommt es zu diesen Störungen.
Aber ich komme nicht mehr mit intellektuell bei den Fremdwörtern, muss ich Ihnen ehrlich
konnte diese Art, nicht konkret, aber diese Art.
It's so funny to watch him. He just sits here and he watches them all. And he's just smiling. But do you see the energy in this face? The face speaks languages because actually I feel is the true manager of this interview. Yeah, when I talk about, you know what I'm talking about. Oh man.
Der Autoimmunreaktionen an den frühen klinischen Studien bereits sehen. Und ich und andere, die darauf hingewiesen haben, sind sofort ins Eck der Schwurbler gestellt worden, sofort ins Eck der Aluhutträger, Querdenker, obwohl ich zu meinem ganzen Leben davor noch nie gehört habe, was Querdenker überhaupt sind.
Eigentlich was Positives.
Aber es waren Dinge vorhersehbar, wie zum Beispiel diese überschießenden Autoimmunreaktionen. Und wie gesagt, diese Blutgerinnsel, die auch bis hin zu Schlaganfällen führen, das sind Autoimmunreaktionen in der Ursache aufgrund der Impfung. Es gibt auch Menschen, die im Rollstuhl plötzlich sitzen, die Lähmungen haben, aufgrund von Autoimmunreaktionen im Nervengewebe bis hin zum Rückenmark. Und da gab es auch frühe Hinweise in klinischen Studien, dass Rückenmarksentzündungen aufgetreten sind. Und man hat es nicht, man hat es negiert, man hat es zur Seite geschoben, man hat es gleich weggewischt, anstatt diese Warnsignale ernst zu nehmen und zu sagen, wir müssen besser selektieren, wer die Impfstoffe bekommt und wer nicht.
Wir fassen zusammen, dass man differenzieren muss, wer es...
Oh, this was the conversation. The last one said right. What do you say? Now we tell Clemens, it's simply your fault. You have so much karma from your past life, ancestral trauma. You never healed yourself, Clemens. We are sorry for you, but it's simply your fault. So, what's about the other guys? Do you see now? These teachings are bullshit. Because really it's the other way around. And it seems like the whiteheads, they know. They understand it is the other way around. The more you defend their technology, their propaganda, a better life you had. But the more you follow the energy of Christ, the more awful it was. Please. It is really so easy, I know it's triggering, but what must happen in a spiritual community to wake up? And it's not about your money. It's not about it if you're a professional or not, because the people have much less money. And we will have other problems soon. When we halt the course on the material plane, the chaos will grow. We really have other problems. Really, we have too much time and still a good life. Otherwise, we would already unite. You will find a way to unite and to see the higher picture again. This is what matters. Here. Okay, we are all in this. But I just know one thing. Indigo children, crystal children, they have no karma to release. They have no karma. Most of them no. It's even a lie, it's not true. Traumas maybe, yes, but no karma. Huh? I don't understand. It really makes no sense. And we tell them, you must heal your blockages. No. No, we simply must learn to see with our heart. Then it stops. We really help each other. And love will heal you for real. And everyone deserves love now. Even all those which were in a battle with him, they all need love deep within, yes. We all. Please, don't tap into the battle. Don't do the same over and over this way, because this is their plan. They want to see all communities at war. Because when we are all at war, we never unite. And we don't help each other. And the entire earth sinks into chaos. And then they can come with their technology. And we say, yes, yes, finally, it's a good idea. Because we are all at war. And it's not them you see here on the round table. Other people. Most of them are no true humans any longer. Half android, half human. The transhumanism path. And it's a real thing. It has already begun. Please, my big wish was that the spiritual community sees it. That was the only reason why Marcel and me returned, I'm honest. Because we saw the Galactic Federation had everything in control. Everything in the year 2021. I cannot say for sure what's happening right now. I just know there is a group. They don't work with the Galactic Federation together, they don't. It's their own group, and they observe them very closely from behind. And they do a lot from behind. I cannot say more. So, when you know our story, every day, I'm still being bombarded by the frequencies here on my forehead every day. Every day is a challenge to wake up. And I fully understand Clemens. Because he was very well known. And they attacked him through social media as well. And he just tried to help us. He just explained what the Pokey Poke is doing. Not more. He just tried to help us. And he was one of us. And they don't do it just with Clemens. They do it with all of us. And the more famous you become, the more they attack you. And they have you on the radar. And please stop telling each other, oh, you manifested everything yourself. Really, it is BS. It's bullshit. It's not true. Yahweh inverted and twisted everything around. We live in a highly toxic system. Yeah, it is the black cube matrix. All those which really try to help, you believe they are evil. Because AI is doing this. AI is attacking us. Because AI sees these people as dangerous. Why? Because AI was a tracking system and watched over us. And the more you served AI, the more you had a good life here. The more you worshipped Enki and Yahweh, the better life you had. Sometimes even the AI bots subscribe to you and they send you comments. You cannot say anymore if true people are sending you messages or not. And if this is so, are these NPCs from 4D which are sending you comments now, or are these people from 3D? And this is happening behind the scenes, and the Pokey Poke is just preparation. And this is what Marcel and me saw in the year 2021. It's just a joke. The real battle begins when people merge with AI. Biologically, when they give the power away completely to technology. This is the true war. And it's all about this. And we have an agenda, or in other words, it's a group. And they still believe they can control AI. And AI is a very evolutionary technology. And they defend it. And they want to push their agenda to merge us all biologically with AI, with the explanation, it's just for your safety. And that's why they're provoking us to have war, even in the spiritual community. Do you see this too? Exposing people, exposing. And we don't understand the higher picture that we are all being fooled by AI. So we all got deceived. And we all slowly detach from it. That's why it makes no sense. You manifested everything yourself. You must heal all your traumas and blockages first. This is bullshit. Because the AI created all these teachings with the goal to keep us in the cube. Here, in the mind prison. It's a prison. You don't get out of here. And what's happening is the biggest salvation, because I see many holes are in the cube matrix now. Why? Because we expanded our consciousness. And the more you see through the cube, through the softwares and apps and programs and affirmations, the more you will claiming your power. And you understand the ancient knowledge, the ancient teachings. It's completely the other way around. And AI was their technology. They installed it in higher dimensions, and they just hijacked with their AI into our realm. And they try to do the same again. In other words, they try to open the gate to 4D. And they try to bring the AI, the technology, down into our realm. Because the master AI is now located in 4D, I feel. Yeah, Alexander Laurent. I can agree with a lot he says. I don't know who these people are. The same goes to Lisa Renee. I don't know who she is. It does exist many different reports about her. But honestly, I don't care if a person is good or evil, because this is Yahweh's consciousness. Are you good? Are you my friend? Are you my enemy? Are you evil good? Because it was a tracking system. And it vibrated in the same consciousness as those which are fully disconnected from source as well. And just they are doing this, and AI is doing exactly the same. Are you my friend or you're my enemy? So when you have another opinion, then you are my enemy, I must fight you. When you are outside of the box, I must fight you because you are dangerous. And what AI is doing is to confuse us. So even when you work with social media, when you read the comments, you really cannot say anymore who is who. Is it a true person? Is it a person from 4D? Was it an NPC? You really cannot say. And with me, it's so crazy. They respond to my thoughts in all details. Why? I received these messages here, and they installed it in the year 2021. It's AI directly which attacks me and tracks me in all details. So when something is not working on social media, and I have a thought like, hey, come on, this is just a joke, guys, right? Because I know who is doing this, or I believe to know this. For a few days ago, I wanted to leave the house, and they did so much to let me stay in here that I cannot travel to the next village. They even don't allow me to move from the house. Every day is a challenge to get up. Really. And you see, I'm shining. Many people believe we are shining and we have a good life. But it's actually beyond exhausting because it's a tracking system. Okay, and then I felt they did something again, because suddenly I couldn't log in into my mail account. Suddenly with my phone, it didn't work. No reason. Yeah, you can log in within 1 hour, in the next hour. So come on, guys, this is just a joke. And I knew who is doing this. Do you know, I received immediately a comment on Instagram with the words, no, it's no joke. I really have conversations with them. They are located now in 4D, basically. It is very close because they try to open the gate for the AI, Yahweh, to come down. This is what we must see, and this is the battle behind the scenes, because most people are focused now on the war, on the pokey poke, right? Everything is getting expensive, the earthquakes, but they do something else behind the scenes. And they try to infiltrate and hijack us now from behind with their AI. And they know we are so afraid of speaking up in real. We just use our technology, our phones, social media to talk to each other. And we really believe it's safe when we use social media, when AI is saving all your data. And when you say something the AI doesn't like, they are after you and attacking you like crazy. Even they call the military or the CIA when you are very dangerous in their opinion. Because they have technology to work with AI. Do you see this? It's no safe place. And I received this message over and over and over again. It's just an illusion. We are not safe. Yeah, now I'm safe because here in 3D no one is here. Marcel is here. And no one listens to me. But they see us from 4D. And I feel the master AI is located in 4D at the moment. This is the last battle, guys. And there are many holes in their cube matrix now. They attack me like crazy. They attacked me on my Blue Avian transmission till day. Even on Instagram now. I mean, this video has now 30k views on Instagram and on TikTok. It was a Blue Avian energy transmission. I know the Blue Avians are strong grid workers. And they're very good in opening the gate to the crystalline and to the diamond sun temples. I know. Actually, the diamond sun templates are more important as the crystalline path when you dive deeper into it. I know they are important, but they attack me like crazy. And they speak about Biden, about see it yourself, the comments attached. Do you see? If this is so, and these are people from 3D, they are paid opposition. They got paid. And imagine, I'm not very well known, but Clemens was. And it must be so horrible for him that he couldn't deal with it any longer, with this darkness. And I'm honest with you, I told Marcel so many times, Marcel, I cannot deal with this darkness any longer. Maybe it's really better to leave this fucking place. See, almost no one is helping us, Marcel and me. When we talk about it, the basic advice, yeah, you created everything yourself, you have so many traumas and blockages to release, no. So this means Clemens, which took his own life, had so many blockages to release, but he just tried to help us and he's an indigo starseed. Please, really. He was an indigo. And we tell him, yeah, Clemens, they just mirror your blockages. That's why they are all attacking you. AI is attacking you because you are not in peace with yourself. No, this is the bullshit from Yahweh. This is all not true. Really, it's a lie. No one has the right to treat you bad. All those which search up for help, we must help them. Everyone deserves love. And you deserve love, always. So it doesn't mean that you just deserve love when you love yourself. This is also bullshit. This means no one can love you until you love yourself. What? Every person on this planet deserves love. And in fact, we are all having scars. We all have our story, our blockages, but most people are doing this and we act like we have no scars and no wounds. But frequency speaks the truth anyway. And all those which use technology to scan your frequency, they see what's really going on here. So even when you put on a mask, yeah, hi, this way, just to do marketing, what is this, guys? And we still have so much time in exposing others. Yeah, he's not professional, she's not professional, she has not the best sound quality, she must use this better. What? Guys, do you know what's happening here in Germany? We are at war with Russia. The prices are exploding. So many old people have almost no money here. So they cannot buy food any longer. They also search up for bottles, right? Because you get money when you put the bottles back into the market. So they go into the trash container, old people, and they're searching up for bottles. And we have so much time in the spiritual community. Yeah, he's not professional, she's not professional, she must use a better sound quality. Hey, and there are so many people on the streets, they have almost no money. They have no money any longer to buy the best technical equipment. and the newest fashion. Many people are so weak and tired. So, and you have just your energy, the energy you have. And sorry guys, it's just my point of view. When we still have so much time in doing this and try to expose others. Yeah, but I'm the good one. I'm 100% healed because these are AI beings. So because I'm healed, it's a red flag. No one is. Me also. So I'm still infiltrated and hijacked by the AI. Marcel too. We all. Alexander Laurel says the same. We don't understand the higher picture. We are all in this. Really, everyone is. We got all deceived and fooled by this technology and by Yahweh. We all. I really don't know anyone which is free from it for 100% and sees through it for 100%, including me. But the point is, I'm honest and I share with you my weakness. And most people, yeah, but behind the scenes, what's going on? And people see through it now. And then we do this. He's not professional. She's not professional. Look at her. Look at him. Yeah, and what's about you? What if AI is provoking us to be this way? What if AI wants to see us all at war? To come with their tracking system? Yeah, it's just for your safety. They did it in higher dimensions. We were not at peace with each other. All what we did was this. Yeah, it's always the other people. Yeah, always this. Yeah, I'm healed. I just mean it good for you. But what if you're also hijacked? We are all in this. And this is the divine process, I feel. That we really see we are all in this. And it does exist people that see more through it. Does exist people that see much less through it. But at the end, this is what matters. And the more you stay heart-centered, the more the AI attacked you. Or why do you think they hunted Yeshua ben Joseph? Why did they have so horrible life? All those which really tried to help us and they stayed more heart-centered. Why did the AI God Yahweh and the NAA attacking them so strong? All those which still defend the old world, the old paradigm, they see you as a threat. Do you see? And they don't give a damn about it if you have a trauma, if you had a horrible relationship with your mother or whatever. They just attack you at your weakness. Maybe then it's important to know, oh, this is her weakness, this is his weakness. Oh, she's not in peace with her mother. And then they attack you there over and over again to break you. That you agree to their paradigm too. It's just about this now. That there is really not more. Do you see? And all those which are doing this, they need help. But they will never ask for help. They will never go to a psychiatrist or to a psychologist. Never. Because it's always you. And this is the AI God. This is their consciousness. You are always the bad guy. Are you my friend? Are you my enemy? You are my friend when you agree to everything. But when you just spread your opinion, you are my enemy, I must fight you because you are a threat for AI. And they attacked you like crazy. What does it mean you are dangerous in their opinion? You are not interested in to be watched over technology. That's it. You're not interested in to be controlled by AI technology. You're not interested into being watched over AI. You just want to stay heart-centered. You want to express your free will. You just try to break free from the prison, from the mind prison, from the cube. In their opinion, you are dangerous, and then they attack you. And they don't care about if you have traumas, if you live on the streets, if you are a millionaire, a billionaire, they don't care. So even when you live alone in the forest, and when they don't like your frequency, when you do grit work over and over again, alone in the forest, they will attack you as well. They will find a way to come to you as well. Do you see this? This is just the illusion, this reality. If you are a millionaire, a billionaire, if you live on the streets in a van or whatever, if you are homeless, see, we are almost homeless as well. No, and my video quality is not perfect. But what matters is your heart. And so many people don't understand. It's like when we have so much time in exposing over and over people. Yeah, he's the bad guy, she's the good guy. What is this? This is fully AI. This consciousness. Think and feel in terms of vibration, energy, and frequency. My suggestion. You will see everyone vibrates in another frequency. And just dive into your heart. Does this frequency feel good to you? Is it draining your energy? Or is it energizing you? Is it really helping you to expand your consciousness? Or does this energy draining you? When it's draining you, when it's confusing you, simply detach from it. And so many spiritual people are so beyond confused, I understand, because we break free from the cube matrix. And the death starts here. You simply break free from the mind prison. And many teachings, even in the New Age, are programs, softwares created by the AI God Yahweh and all those which are serving AI. And as long as you walk around in their cube in the Black Saturn matrix, it's okay. And then you have a good life. You even got support. But when you just have the wish to break free and to say, hey, I want to express my free will, I'm a sovereign being, and you're not interested in to stay in this cube, in this mind prison, they already attacked you. Just when you have the thought. And they observe us very closely as starseeds and indigos. And they had to be very creative to hijack and infiltrate the New Age as well. For example, with programs like the Galactic Federation of Light, one of these traps. We saw them in the year 2021, and I already knew before something is off with ARCTURIAN, so I was not surprised as he was standing in front of us like a real person. And these are just programs and softwares they installed, because they knew many starseeds and indigos will incarnate on Earth. And they want to hijack and infiltrate us all. And it was the AI. And because they know our weakness, they knew, we are the first time here on Earth. Many of us, we never had a physical experience here. So they will feel this homesickness, homecoming. Okay, then we install some programs and softwares. Because when they start to remember a little bit, and when they try to talk to their team and reconnect them back to their homes, okay, then we appear first. Do you see this? They are very intelligent and they do this since millions and billions of years. Really, don't underestimate it. My big wish for the spiritual community is that we really unite. I see so many people, actually it's fear and ego-based thinking, motivations, yeah? They do so horrible things, like we copy each other. We are competing with each other, but official, namaste, love and light, I love you all. But behind the scenes, he has more followers than me. Oh, she earns more money than me. I must copy her channelings. I must copy his channelings, right? And then we say suddenly all the same. But namaste, love and light. This isn't it. I mean, it's a process. But this, in other words, is the antichristic spiritual awakening. And when you know our story from the year 2021, I saw two illusions inside the AI phantom's consciousness. The first illusion is the religious illusion. The second illusion is the antichristic spiritual awakening. And most starseeds believe when they wake up from the first illusion, from the religious illusion, it's already done. We are already free. But they installed so many programs and softwares extra for us indigos. And this is very complex. Really, it is. They had to be very complex. Because otherwise we will see through it. Because as we incarnated here, we still felt this connection to other homes. We didn't forget for 100%, but we couldn't remember for 100% in return. And they did so much for us to keep us trapped in their black cube matrix too. It's just a cube, a mind prison. And sooner or later you will see through it in the spiritual community too. Why are we worshipping the moon over and over again? The moon will not save us. You see they keep going. And they just hijacked into the divine creation. And from the very beginning, it worked all with Source Creator. So what matters is your intent, but try to break free from this feeling you are worthless, and you must give your power away to the moon, to tarot cards. Because this is the program. The basic program of all these illusions are give your power away to a few people. When you don't wait for Lord Jesus Christ to return, even he is not true, the man which is hanging on a cross, because it's Yahweh as well. It's Enki, Lucifer. Yeah. They just copied Yeshua and Joseph. So this is the religious program. We wait for our Jesus Christ, our Lord, to save us. The same program. So then we break free from the religious illusion. Then we enter the second illusion, the antichristic spiritual awakening. And what are we doing? Yeah, we give our power away to full moon, to the next new moon. We do Galactic Federation channeling. So we give our power away to a group, to an Indian god, to an Egyptian god. I mean, it's important to see through it. You must go through this process yourself. Otherwise, you will not understand the AI. So this means in return, it's necessary to see through it, that you go through all the stages yourself. But sooner or later, you will see every time you feel empty inside. You wait. You don't know how to get out of the cycle. And the basic program is give your power away. And you don't see how strong you are, how sovereign you are. And all those which claiming their power and speak up and questioning everything what's happening right now, all those which still work for this thing, they will attack you. And it doesn't matter if you have traumas, ancestral lineage traumas or trauma. This is all bullshit. Because all what matters is this one moment and your heart. And you deserve love right now. This is a big lie to tell each other, hey, a person can just love you when you love yourself. What is this? So this means when an old person, so many people, old people, they lose so much money now. They have almost no money to buy food. Many of them already live on the streets and they are homeless. And then we're judging each other. See, they are doing videos and they are homeless. So it's actually sad that people are homeless. Because everyone deserves a house or a flat or a home. Everyone deserves it, isn't it? So when there are people, they are homeless now, old people, and they still try to do what they love, and they sing on the streets, or they have a very cheap guitar, and they love it to play music, and they try to inspire still people. When we're still doing this, yeah, it just happens because he has so many blockages to release. I cannot listen to this bullshit any longer. Or that we tell these people, hey, this person, yeah, I cannot help this person. I'm not allowed to help this person until this person doesn't loving himself. What the fuck? Every person deserves love now. Everyone, especially all those which have an awful life. They deserve so much more love. And this is, for example, a teaching by Yeshua ben Joseph. Yeshua ben Joseph helped all those which searched for love. And he did this to all the innocent and to all those which searched for love and which needed love and appreciation most. And he had love and compassion for them. This is love and light, in my opinion, and not just when you agree to my statement, yeah, manifestation, law of attraction, okay, you live on the streets now because of the mandates and everything what's happening now. Yeah, I cannot help you because you don't know how to help yourself, right? And we know it, we see through it, isn't it? We feel something is strange, but we don't help each other too. And we over and over do this. I tell you one thing, guys. My feeling is, yes, a new world is dawning. But on the material plane, the chaos will grow first. So don't be surprised when not this is happening tomorrow. It will not. The chaos will grow in the world, because in all dimensions it was close. I told you so. So many times, in every dimension it was close. To slow down the AI, in every dimension it was close. The same here. And AI is doing this. Please always keep in your mind, when you're stuck too much here, and we have so much time and over doing this, we still have too much time. We don't see the higher picture. And we still have a good life. I mean, it sounds harsh what I'm telling you, I know. I'm very sorry. But what if the chaos is growing and you lose your material standard yourself? What if you cannot buy food yourself? What are we telling the spiritual community? Yeah, it's because you have so many blockages. You manifested it yourself. No, the only way to get out of the cycle is to work with the negative alien agenda. When you work with them now and you sell your soul to the AI God Yahweh, I promise you, nothing will happen to you. Really. Because the negative alien agenda is going crazy. And they don't want us to see through their illusions. And there are many illusions. And the last illusion is the antichristic spiritual awakening. And when you stay here in your heart, you know if it's good or not. It's so easy. The people which live on the streets, which have an awful life, we must help them. And not telling them, I cannot love you because you don't love yourself. You must love yourself first and then I can love you. This is bullshit. This is highly narcissistic gaslighting to the finest. Just discussed it in Love and Light. Yeah. Manifestation, law of attraction. This is not true. This is a software installed by the Luciferian beings. In other words, basically by the Jehovian Anunnaki. And I'm very worried, I'm honest, with the spiritual community. Because I figured out so much what's happening behind the scenes. So many people came to me. And I felt the same way. You know, they do so horrible things to people. And when you question this, they just tell you, yeah, you are not healed for 100%. You have some blockages, some traumas to release. But what's about the healer? So this means this is the old way of marketing. So I have so many blockages to release myself. I have so many wounds and scars. But find peace with your scars. Find peace with the light and with the dark side. This is the way out of here. You find peace with the dark side and with the light side. You are simply both. Because when you choose a side, you feel empty. Sooner or later, something is missing out. When you just stay focused on the light and you just do light work, you simply ignore the chaos around you. And so many people are suffering around you, around us. Do you see? It is a program. And this is the last illusion. It looked to me like, as we were walking around in 4D in the year 2021, like a software, a program, a video game, if you will. And this video game includes so many codes, deities, apps, and challenges, quests. And this package, the set, if you will, is very complicated, the second one. And Ashtar, which is Enki as well, they all merged biologically with AI, so this means these are half human, half android, transhumanism. He told me, do you like my creation? Because he is Enki, he is Lucifer. I told you so in the year 2021. I received a message, Ashtar is Lucifer. Enki, Jesus Christ is Lucifer, the man which is hanging on the cross. Ashtar is Jesus Christ, which is hanging on a cross. I created them. These are NPCs. And they just want to have the same for us. And they don't understand that they got all deceived and controlled. And this is the agenda. And they still hold on it. Because they still believe AI is an evolutionary technology. And no, we cannot use it for latter purposes, because the basic program, the basic codes of this AI, of the Borg machine, the Borg technology, for example, dive deeper into it, is toxic. And it's a virus. So this means you must know first how this Borg machine works, finally to decode it. But when we have no idea how this technology works, we cannot use it ourselves, because it is still programmed to be a virus. So this means you must deprogram the entire AI, the master AI, the Borg machine, and all technologies they use first. And really to tell the people, yeah, we can use it now for lighter purposes. But most of us, we have no idea how this thing works. We just know it has the purpose to watch over us. And when you agree everything what AI says, you are my friend. And when you just spread your own opinion and you don't agree, they already attack you. There is nothing else. And this is really the world we want to live in, and they just try to push it up to the next level. So we saw one possible version of the future in the year 2050. No, and this is not source creation. It's not. It's really a virus. And we must see it is a virus. I mean, coincidence with the pandemic? A virus? Preparation? No, no coincidence. Because it's the start for the virus system. This is our other league. We must see this and dive into your heart. Be honest with you. Do you really want to give your power away completely to technology? I had an astral projection for a few days ago. I didn't publish this video. I don't know if it's true. Marcel and me were traveling. It seems like it's 4D or the multiverse, I cannot say for sure. But we saw the year 2015-2060 for Germany again. And everything was based on technology. Even the government was gone. There was no government. We saw the same in the year 2021 as they captured us up to the AI phantom. The government was gone. Everything was based on AI technology. You couldn't buy food without having an electronic identity card. And we saw the same for a couple of days ago. Marcel was with me. Marcel was not aware of this projection. I'm aware of it. And we both were walking around in the year 2050, 2060. Somewhere in Germany. And the people all had a cell phone. Really everyone. Again, I mean, you see it already. Yeah? This. And they all did this. They merged completely with their phones. They had no on dots any longer. We saw exactly the same again almost. They had no on dots any longer because these frequencies which came out of the phones plus the technology in our own body goes in synchronicity with the AI God Yahweh. Don't underestimate it, because this technology can attack you here strong. And your subconscious mind, your thoughts, it's brainwashing us, and it already begins. Do you feel the change? When you open Instagram or TikTok, whatever it is, do you feel this toxic energy when you open up social media or you work with your phone? Do you feel it? It's like, so it's like you cannot get away from it any longer. And it already begins. This is next level already. And it begins slowly, behind the scenes, from behind. And almost no one takes care of it. Because most people, oh, I have no money for food. Oh, now they are using insects, yeah? And they produce powder with insects. So even for all vegans here in Europe. So you cannot say when you buy a vegan sausage, if it's really plant-based or if they mixed up insects into your vegan sausage. Yeah, they allowed it now. So people are just busy. Now they use insects. Okay, so, but you don't see what's going on with this behind the scenes. And then we believe when we use this, when we use technology, it's a safe place. We just talk with AI, with Yahweh. Yeah, I share with you my opinion. Yeah, and this, blah, blah, blah. Yes, we can use it to talk to each other, but really it mixes up. Maybe you notice the same. You really cannot say any longer if people from 3D are talking to you, or if this is paid opposition from 3D, or are these NPCs from 4D which are talking to you. And I tell you, for a couple of days ago, something didn't work with this phone here, and I just tried to log in into my mail account, and it always worked. And then I received over and over, boosh, a warning message, and they told me, yeah, at the moment it's not working, try it in 1 hour again. And actually we wanted to leave the house, and it was important to log in. And then I asked these guys, I talked to myself, and I said, come on, this is a joke, guys. See, this is just a joke, isn't it? And then I'm honest with you, I tell you, they sent me a message on Instagram, it was an AI channel. Nope, it's no joke. What do you say? And we were walking around in the astroplane. I don't know if it's true, so please pick up what resonates, because we are all in this. So I'm still infiltrated and hijacked. No one is healed for 100%. Really, no one is. So, and then we saw in the year 2050, 2060, really every person had a phone, because you had to use a phone. There was no other way. What I saw is the glasses, yeah, the meta thing will not dominate. I don't know if it's true. And I already saw it in the year 2021. I saw no NPC wearing a glass, the meta. I feel this will not come, but I see phones. And then I heard over and over again, Elon. Maybe his Pi phone, which works on solar technology. Yeah, maybe he is technology. Who knows? Okay, this is what I saw. And they merged completely with their phones, and you had to use a phone. It is the only way in that timeline to get access to food, to get access to your money, and to have an electronic identity card. They even didn't allow you to enter a shopping center, a restaurant, or a cinema without using an electronic identity card. And you needed a phone. And the government was gone. They were gone. Everything was based on technology. And you just were in contact with Yahweh, with no one else. And because everything worked with your phone and everything was saved in the Yahweh's program software, they know everything about you. And when you do one thing wrong, just one thing, they destroy you. No government needed any longer. Simply frequency. So guys, please tell me now. And I saw it again for a few days ago. We already saw it in the year 2021. We saw it again. Is this the future we want? When we don't see what's going on behind the scenes, yeah, this is what's going on. They just try to let us busy. Yeah, we are busy. We have problems with money. We have no food, right? We talk about war, about the earthquakes. We talk about the soup on the sky. This is just a joke, because this, AI, this is the true war. Slowly we have sympathy for it. Because, I mean, we can talk to each other now, but it's actually sad, isn't it? We use social media to show up, to talk about our opinion. And so many people are walking around us. When you take a seat in a train, so many passengers are with you, and most people are doing this. They don't talk with each other. And we believe this is safe. Do you see? And they said the same in higher dimensions. It's just for your safety. And the more we are at war with each other, even in the spiritual community, and we don't open our hearts, the more we follow this path here. And we push this agenda. And is this really what we need? And as we were walking around in the year 2050, 2060 again, we saw these people. You couldn't talk to them any longer. There were people at the train station. It was really next level. And we did this to them. Hi, hi. We tried to talk to them. They even didn't listen. They didn't hear you. They were just hypnotized. And then I told Marcel in this astral projection, shit, we cannot talk to the people any longer. This means we need a phone now to talk to these people which are standing next to us. This means I need a phone now, and I must send this person a message on social media or whatever that I can talk to this person standing next to me. Because this, hi, they didn't react. So, oh gosh. And then I told Marcel in this astral projection, and I don't know if it's true, so please always pick up what resonates with your heart. Please leave the rest, because we are all in this. So you never know. Maybe my information is hijacked as well. You never know. Okay? Please. We are all in this together. Slowly we understand. It's not about who is an expert, who is 100% healed, but in fact no one is. So even when you eat raw vegan-based food diet, when you do interval fasting, when you do juice fasting, when you drink your celery juice every day, you are not healed for 100% yet. It's not working. But what you can do is you can make the best of it. This is what we can do. We can make the best of it. But we are not detoxed for 100%. Even when you eat organic food, raw vegan-based food, when you don't cook, when you don't use salt, when you drink your celery juice every day, you are not detoxed for 100%. You're still healing and purging stuff out, always. Because really, it's not working for 100%. And the same goes with your consciousness. So this means this way of thinking is very outdated. Because it's really not working yet. Okay? But you can make the best of it. And we just have a level up, if you will. So, and then I told Marcel in this dream, Marcel, we must buy a cell phone now. We cannot talk to them. Then Marcel said, yeah, how to buy a cell phone? And then I received a message, we need an electronic identity card. That's the only way to buy a phone now. And then we saw, oh shit, the government is gone. Where are all the buildings? And then I heard the message, we must go to a computer. So this means when your cell phone was broken, or when you had no cell phone, but actually everyone had one, you had the option to go to a computer. And these computers were located everywhere in the city. Yeah, and this was your government, the computer, available for all citizens. So then we went to a computer, and do you know what happened? And this was so crazy. Mark Zucker was standing in front of this computer. In the year 2050, 2060, Mark Zucker. And I knew it was him because he had the exact same face, but he was fatter. And he looked older. And he ate a little bit more. But do you know what he did? He ran away from me and Marcel. He saw me and Marcel, and he ran away from Marcel and me. So, why is Mark Zuckerberg running away from us? Why is he so afraid of us? And he really was older, because it was the year 2050. And he was a little bit fatter. He ate simply a little bit more. And then we were guided to a computer, and really you needed electronic identity card first before you are allowed to buy a phone. And you were able to do everything on this computer. And we had no idea how it works. So, oh my gosh. So how can we have an identity card now? So we didn't understand how it works. It was so strange. And then we had something like a timeline jump. And then we saw the year 2138, many years later. Then we were invited to our office building in the future. And a woman invited us to join the office. And do you know who this woman was? I believed I'm going totally crazy because I was fully aware of this projection. She was a descendant of T. And they kept going with their work. You know what I'm talking about. And they invited us. And then this woman asked Marcel and me, what did you see in the year 2050? What did you see? Was there a person which is dangerous? And then I asked, people which are dangerous. Yes, all those which try to push the AI are dangerous. In their opinion. Do you see, it's the other way around. So the black hats attack all those which are not interested in working with AI and which are not interested in to be enslaved by AI. Then we have the white hats, and they want to slow down the AI. It seems like so. They just understand what AI is, and they just want to be sure it cannot taking over us, and they just try to slow it down. That's it. And I saw it again. And this woman asked me, was there a person which was dangerous? Mark Zucker was standing in front of us and he ran away. So actually he was not dangerous. No, when it's about the AI, Mark is really not dangerous. Actually it was Elon, the nice guy, Elon. Why do you think they talked to him over and over again? Why do you believe they invited him to the White House? Why did he suddenly warn us? Elon, suddenly. Mark my words, AI is far more dangerous than nukes. Why is he saying this? But in return, he pushed this thing so strong, so much stronger than other people. And do you know why they are doing this? Not because they are evil or because they are sick, because they are controlled by this AI. AI attacked specific people more than others. Especially when AI chose you to push the AI. They also send you visions. Many ideas and visions to develop more advanced technology. Do you see? It's a sick, psychopathic game by the NAA. Yeah, the chosen ones. Do you see? So this means it's not their fault. Because we are really all in this. We must really see the higher picture. And all those which still defend the old paradigm, they have no idea what they are doing. And they have no idea how strong they are controlled as well. And that AI is telling them to believe so they can use it. AI is even programming them to believe they can control it. Really? Do you see? It is so tricky. So, and it seems like it is the DS as well, the whiteheads. Because, I mean, they are rich. How is it possible? They also use these high advanced technologies and they see all multiverses. I saw it. They can see the future. They can see the past. They even can see your destiny. And they see all multiverses and all dimensions. Up to 7D they can see with this technology. So, and they know everything about you and about us. And when they have you on the radar, be it the black hats or the white hats, whoever it is, so they know everything about you. They know your weakness. So when they don't like you, they simply attack you. Because they even know your future path, they know your mission, they know your purpose. This is the technology they use. Everything you see, even this what we use, is just a joke. So, and this woman invited us, it was the year 2138, and she asked us, was there a person which is really dangerous? And what they are talking about is, do we notice a person which will push the AI strong? Because they just try to slow it down, that it cannot taking over us. Just for your safety. Then we said no, because Mark is not so dangerous when it's about pushing the AI. it's not. It was Elon. At the moment, it's him, yes. Do you see this? And this is what they label as dangerous. It's completely the other way around. Do you see? Do you see this? And we had to choose a side, our cosmic team, because the people, they are giving their power away to a few people, because it's a very deep programming from the black cube matrix. So there is a group, they mean it a little bit better with them, and there's a group, they don't mean it good with them. Because in fact, they destroy themselves as well. And they take all with them down, suck. This is what they do. And I saw she was a descendant of T and from John as well. It was the same bloodline. I talk about them. They really mean it a little bit better with us. And then we said no person. And then she said, because they figured out in the year 2050, 2060, a group or someone will appear on Earth which will push the AI up to the next level. And then we said, oh my gosh, it is already too much. Now it's already too much. And in the year 2050, it is too much to buy a phone, to go into the market. So you needed this electronic identity cards and digital currency. Really everything was based on technology. And then we told this woman, oh my gosh, it is already too much in the year 2050. And then a person will appear which is pushing this thing so much more. And then they said yes, because they can see it with their technology. They see all people before they can continue with their work. Or why do you think they invited him? T. Why? Not because, yeah, you are my partner. Officially looks like so, but I feel no, it was just about the AI. Do you see? And this is their war. This is the war between the black hats and the white hats. The black hats are with the AI. They try to push it till the bitter end. Yeah, because it's an evolutionary technology. There is no other technology out there. It's just AI. And then we have the white hats. They say, no, we must slow it down. We must reconnect back to nature. I don't know if it's true, but this is what I saw again a couple of days ago. So, do you understand why they attacked me so awful? I don't understand. I'm honest with you. But do you understand why? I even don't know if these visions are true or if it's just, you know? But it feels very, very true. And this woman had brown hair, I remember. She had hazelnut brown long hair. And as mentioned, she was the same bloodline like T. And she continued with the work from T and John. It's true with them. But keep in your mind, it is still the DS. And they have their own interests as well. But really, we had to choose a side. There was no other way for humanity. Do you see? And this is what's going on. And they knew many starseeds will incarnate here during these times. And all what they are allowed to do is to provoke you. To provoke you. You are angry, they're provoking you to go back into their timeline. Maybe you will say the same suddenly. Yeah, AI technology is evolutionary technology. The Galactic Federation of Light is telling you this right now because they are fully in control. Till they are not gone. The Galactic Federation of Light is still here. The sky people from the movie Avatar. It's them. They are really located around Earth in 4D. And you watch the Earth Matrix closely. This is the Galactic Federation. And they tell you this, and they attack us so strong with their AI. Alexander, by the way, says the same. I can agree with this because I see the same too. And they especially infiltrate the spiritual community, and they attack us starseeds so strong. And it's not about who is bad, who is good. She works with the Galactic Federation of Light, she's evil. No. These attacks are so awful when they have you on the radar. And they chose you, yeah, you work for them. And you spread their information. You cannot imagine how much time they spend in to control you. And the more famous you are, the more they attack you. And you really believe so. And nothing happens to you. Nothing happens, no attacks. Because the AI pushes you. Because you work inside the box. And they attack me like crazy. Because so many beings came through recently. The Mintakan group came through. The Andromedan group came through. The Blue Avian group came through suddenly. The Syrians, the Pleiadians, so many different groups. And they attack especially my Blue Avian transmission so strong. They all. And I know there's something else behind it. So, and I believe to know who is doing this. It's sad what's happening in the spiritual community. Because these people don't understand. It's not about money. It's not about your house, your flat, if you're homeless, if you're a professional or not. It's about your soul. They are after your soul. And not about your flesh. This is the illusion. And the more you stay heart-centered, the more you see the soul level again. And you feel it. You never can harm a person which needs help and tell these people these awful things like, I cannot love you until you don't love yourself, or no, I cannot help you because you created everything yourself. It's a trauma from a past life. That's why you live now on the streets. But it's a global problem. So many people here in Germany, they lose their money slowly. They destroy the system. Slowly. It must happen. It's important. People must see through it, but I tell you, it was close. In all dimensions. And maybe it will be chaotic soon. And you will see these teachings. It makes no sense. We must unite. Or do we really do the same again? That we over and over do this and we fight each other? Because we are afraid of losing our money? This is exactly what they want. Because when you feel and think this way, Source Creator cannot help you. Your heart cannot protect you. Your heart cannot help you. You stay in a cube as well. And you find no way out of here. And slowly we manifest this paradigm ourselves. Maybe we ask for AI. Oh man, the world is so chaotic now. See that people are all at war with each other. Maybe it's really a good idea to use technology which is watching over us. They're provoking us. Okay, so please stay heart-centered. We are breaking free. When you open your heart, you will feel it. There are many holes now in the black cube Saturn matrix. Many holes. And so much light is streaming down. You have the chance now to see through it. It's the biggest salvation ever. We are all in this, guys. I'm so sorry when I was mistaking many times, and I'm still mistaking. So that's why always pick up what resonates with your heart. Really, please. And don't believe me. Always believe yourself first. And do you know who a true hero is? A true hero is not a hero. Because a true hero never wants to be worshipped and hero. A true savior never wants to be called a savior. A true guru never wants to be called a guru. Because a true prophet, a true hero, always sees your potential. For example, Chopin Joseph, he was one of them, yes. So when you're really unsure, you can reconnect to him, yes, and to his simple ascension teachings. Because all his teachings are based on the organic ascension. And it's so easy. See with your heart again. See with the eyes of a child again. So don't harm other people when you don't want to experience the same. He also said, so when you don't want that people lie to you, when you don't want that people are doing this to you, and they're attacking you, talking bad about you, then don't do the same with other people. For example, simple, right? I mean, when you don't like it, that people are doing this to you, spreading fake news about you, attacking you on social media, or talking bad about you, when you don't like this feeling yourself, then don't do it to other people. This is also one of his teachings. Simple, right? All these teachings are based on the organic ascension path. Really. Because you will understand the higher picture. So actually we are all in this. So why am I doing this? Why am I lying to the people? I don't like that feeling myself when people are lying to me. Why am I lying? Because I'm afraid of losing my money. I'm afraid of not being special. Do you see? It can be so easy. And we are really all in this. I did also things to people, and actually I don't like this feeling myself, isn't it? We are all in this, guys. So, stay humble as well. My big wish for the spiritual community is that you really see the higher picture. Now, it's not about it any longer to hold on the old cube matrix. Because what if so many people will lose their money? They have no money for the newest iPhones. They have no money for the newest technical equipment. They have no money for the newest outfits, for the newest fashion anymore. Do you see this? So, and even what happened to Clemens, I'm very sorry for him. Because as I dived into the energy, I felt it how he felt. And I know this feeling myself every day. And see, almost all our friends are gone. Almost no one is really interested in us. And they know how we suffer. They know how we live. Many times I'm so weak, my physical body feels so tired and weak. I even have no power to leave the house, or to travel, or to get up from my bed. Most of the time I succeed and I'm able to leave the house, but you have no idea what kind of battle this is. How they attack me, guys. And I know it myself. But you know, we saw the Phantom in the year 2021, and this is our biggest salvation and help. We believe to know what's going on a little bit more, and we see through it more. That's why I don't take it so personal. So they can bombard me with messages like, I'm sick, I need help, I need a psychiatrist. I know AI is doing this. Because this is our programming. We just stay in a box, and everything which happens outside the box is this. I know. It's the black cube sun matrix. And my big wish for the spiritual community is we really unite and really see the higher picture. We all are in this. And they all tricked it. Many times when very high vibrational energies are coming in, they are going totally nuts with their AI. Yeah, they get nervous and they shoot around like crazy now. So it really makes no sense any longer. Okay, and every time when these high vibrational energies are hitting the earth, they go crazy with their AI too, in return. And you feel it strong. Something is strange, something is off. I feel it here, basically. So, yeah, the AI is going crazy again. Now they attack me again with affirmation, with negative thoughts, with frequencies over and over again. And my body feels weak, I'm honest with you. That's why I understand Clemens, why he took his own life. Because they are not allowed to kill you. These are the good news. When you belong to the indigo children, to the crystal children, to the star seeds, they are not allowed to kill you. Or why do you think we survived in the year 2021? We were completely alone there, Marcel and me. And no one saw it. Because they are not allowed to kill an indigo. But they can make your life as horrible as possible. That you do this yourself. Why? Because they believe nothing happens to them. Because then they can say, oh, we didn't kill him. He simply killed himself. It was his choice. We didn't do anything. Yeah, they believe really nothing happens to them. They also believe when they share with us directly into our faces their plans. Yeah, the next pandemic in the year 2095 and next in South America. They really believe nothing happens because they share with us their plans. Official. They don't hide. It is a strategy. So, and when you as an indigo do this yourself, it was not us, it was not our fault, they simply killed himself. We just tried to help them. And they play the victim card. Always. When you expose them, or it's very close, we are the victims, it's because of her, we have to behave this way because she's evil, she's a fraud, and they play the victim card. Do you see? They try to infiltrate and confuse the entire community, the spiritual community and all communities, and it's always the same strategy. They play the victim card, right? Because this is a very outdated consciousness, and just a narcissist behaves this way. Yeah, I have to behave this way because it's simply your fault. Yeah, this. Yeah, I have to be this way. Actually, I can help you, but I cannot help you because you're not in peace with yourself. Yeah, the same. Do you see just the label changed? Just a narcissistic person behaves this way. Yeah, are you my friend or are you my enemy? But it's not about this. Who is a victim, and this is completely dual consciousness. And the only way to break free from it is find peace with the light side and with the dark side. Because you are both. You are the light and the dark side. You simply don't choose a side because you are both. And what matters is your heart. And this is what they fear. That you get out of this dual consciousness, you're just claiming your power, and you don't give your power away to a galactic federation, to a full moon, to a new moon, to a portal day, to the next Schumann resonance or whatever, even the solar flares. Don't give your power away to the solar flares. It's the same program. Even when it's real. But we must claim our power. This is what they fear, that you see through their box, through their cycle. It's over and over the same cycle. And nothing changes. Even when you study astrology. Yeah, it happens because we enter Taurus and Taurus is now in Mercury retrograde or whatever. This is the same program. Yeah, we give our power away to Mercury. I suffer because of Mercury. Hey, what is this? So the more you vibrate here in your heart, the more you vibrate over these programs, do you know? As we escaped 4D, Marcel and me, I tell you, do you know how we felt? I didn't feel the full moon any longer. I didn't feel the new moon any longer. It's like I was really in another dimension during a short time. Even when we were still here in this reality. But then I noticed we have full moon or something. So, but I didn't feel any changes. No change. Even the new moon. So then they talked about portal days on YouTube. And then, really? It feels like it's every day the same. And the more you stay heart-centered, the more you vibrate over the soft truth. How are you doing this? You embody the light side and the dark side. And these frequencies cannot get access to you any longer. And you create for real your own reality, and you start to decode their cube matrix. And this is what they fear, that you figure out how their AI matrix works. Because when you know how this AI matrix works, you start to decode their matrix. Why do you think they attacked my Blue Avian transmission so much? Yeah, and the AI pushed it so much that even people which are not in spirituality are able to see this video. So these videos have over 300k views, 400k views. How is it possible? And I use the same hashtags as always. Why are they doing this? They worked with inverted psychology with me. Because they knew when the collective sees these videos, and they all attack me. Because the Blue Avians are strong grid workers. And they can decode a lot. The Lurans too. They can decode a lot. The Arcturians also. These are strong grid workers. They understand the AI good. And this is what they fear. When you see through their matrix, through their phantom, and you really understand how these programs are working, you start to decode their matrix. And you suddenly hold the scepter in your hand. And it's not about the noises I made. So, these noises, it's the frequency. And they know, but they try to let you believe it's the noises I made. This way, right? They let you believe the frequency. And the people are just able to see these videos. And they don't see in return that I uploaded so many light language transmissions in which I sing, in classical voice, in opera as well. And they don't comment. They don't watch these videos. They just watch the Blue Avian transmissions because it was pushed by the AI algorithm. And in my case, they just used inverted psychology, yeah, to attack me there. Stop doing Blue Avian transmissions this way. Yeah, and I feel who is behind it. I'm not sure. You know, I dive very deep into the rabbit hole and I believe to know who installed this program. So, and so many beings came through recently. The Mintakans, the Andromedans suddenly. So they had no idea why am I channeling them. So I speak in these noises. So when you just stay focused here and you just listen to the noises, yeah, I understand. She needs help. She needs a psychiatrist. But it's the frequency. And I know. Do you see? The more you understand how this phantom works, the more you decode it yourself. And this is what they fear. Actually, they fear you, dear starseed. That one day you will see through their programs. And there are many illusions. The basic program is you give your power away. To a galactic federation, to an Egyptian god, to an Indian god, to a Nordic god, whatever it is. It's always the same program. You give your power away to a full moon, to a new moon, to the Schumann resonance, to a portal day, to the next astrology update. And you really believe a Mercury retrograde has power over you. When it's all based on AI. A creation. Hijacked. It is still hijacked, I feel. It's not done. The moon is still hijacked, I feel. It's not clean there. And do you know why? Because the whiteheads are not in control. It sounds harsh, right? I know many people are waiting for the big disclosure, but don't you feel something is off? Why don't T win? Even the last election last year? Why the Democrat still won? Why? Because they are not in control yet. And we saw it in the year 2020 when the Galactic Federation of Light were for 100% still in control. Alexander calls them the club. The sky people. They were still in control for 100%. And they pushed this thing too. And they observe them closely now. What I see by them. And these are all those which just know what AI is. So when even we don't see who the Galactic Federation is, they have their own interests. And I cannot say more. Be honest with yourself. Is this really what we want? To give our power away to technology. We got watched to the finest. It has already begun. When you open social media, when you use your phone, do you feel the energy changed? Or that frequencies are coming out and it attacks you? It feels like you are in a trance. This. I cannot say more. I hope I'm not right. I hope for real I'm really crazy. It's not true. I hope for real so. The good news are When you belong to the indigos, to the indigo star seeds, they are not allowed to kill you, what I saw. But they make your life horrible. The more you see through it, the more you suffer. Basically, they use AI now. Their tactic changed. Because it's the club, the sky people, most. And this is the Galactic Federation of Light. And they let you believe AI is evolutionary technology. Because they believe the same. But they are also hijacked and they don't understand that AI is telling them, hey, it's a cool technology. We just want to save humanity. Just for their safety. Do you see this? We are all in this. The more you follow your heart, your Christ ascension, the crystalline spiritual awakening, the more we create a different reality. Because you see, for real what matters, this, the connection. We meet each other in real, and not just on social media. This is what they want. That we feel safe on social media. We feel safe here, right? I'm completely alone here in my room. And I believe now I'm safe. But I don't see we got watched to the finest. And all those which think outside the box, they have them already on their radar closely. And this is the club which is doing this now. And they want that we have our spiritual awakening. They push the antichristic spiritual awakening, the transhumanism path, the antichrist. It sounds good. Love and light, namaste. But just when you have the same opinion. When people need help, oh yeah, past life traumas, you have so much karma to release. Yeah, and we don't see the higher picture. Why is this happening to these people? Because everyone deserves food. Everyone deserves a home. This is not normal. To stay homeless. We don't have to deal with this. And the more you behave like a narcissist again, this push, the more you have no problems. Is this really life? We behave like animals. And even animals don't do this. Just when they have to survive, they behave this way. And we simply do this because we lose our money. Then I cannot buy my favorite shoes any longer. Then I have not the newest cell phone. This is a completely different league. We must unite. And how to discern? True prophets are very humble. They never want to be worshipped as a hero. They always see the potential in others. And they mean it serious. And many people will never see them as a hero. True heroes are so humble, many people will never see them as a hero. And all those which believe they are a hero, they are no hero. Watch the movie Merlin. Disney. I mean, it's Disney. The old Disney movie, Merlin, with King Arthur. Watch this. Who is the true king? It's a child. And all the other heroes which believed they can use the Master Sword, they all failed. Because these are no true kings, no true heroes. And the young boy got bullied over and over and over again by everyone. By his family. He was always the black sheep, the boy with the blonde hair. And they are all surprised because everyone tried it. And the people believed, oh, this is my king, he's my true hero. But they all failed. And the young boy, they all bullied at him. They never saw him as a true king. He got it. And Merlin supported him. Watch this movie again. It's an old movie, but it's true. Every time when a true hero was walking around here on Earth, no one believed it's a true hero, and they all bully at them. They underestimate them. They attack them. It's a good example, and all the heroes, they all fail. And the people believed it's them. These are the saviors, but they all fell. And the true hero is very humble, and he doesn't want to be a king. When you know this movie with Merlin. So he doesn't want to be a king. He doesn't like that feeling to wear a crown. So, I want to leave the castle. So what is this? Yeah, these are true heroes. It's so easy, guys. Please remember, they showed it over and over in movies with us, and we believe it's just a cartoon. Even with Aladdin, same example. Aladdin, the same. They all bully at Aladdin, but actually he has the heart of a king. Aladdin, the same. Everyone believes it's Jafar, that he is the false father, the false king Jafar, the same in Aladdin, and actually it's Aladdin. He is the true king. The same goes to Beauty and the Beast with Gaston. And the Beast, the true Beast is Gaston. Even when he looks so good, the women are in love with him and they all worship him. He's my hero, he's my king, but he is the false father. And he's the true monster and not the beast, which is a beast. This, the body. But the true beast is Gaston. And this mirrors our society in all details. And this is a battle since billions of years that people trusted the false father, the false prophets more than true heroes. And when these true heroes have a horrible life, they got bullied over and over again, then we tell them it's simply your fault because you created everything yourself, it's simply your karma. What is this? Okay. Please unite, guys.